Hello. So today I would like to show it for anyone of interest a project. It's a bit of a programming project which I would like completed. So here's what we have in a nutshell. This is a spreadsheet which I use to make buying decisions for my Amazon seller account. As you can see, what I do is I will import data from a tool I already use to pull in the product name of an item, the number of sellers, the net profit, the Amazon standard identification number, the link to the Amazon page, whether manually I'll put in whether they compete, um, manually I'll put in the product code, and then the UPC. Other things that I'm already tracking are the price, the brand, and these basically everything up until the link is already imported through another program I use. So I use this spreadsheet, I'll import the data and I'll look at a lot of the information here. But the project I want done is to pretty much add on a few pieces, and essentially what we'd be working with is potentially adding a macro into this current spreadsheet that I already use. Now, here's what I'm looking for. So I can already make the decision. I can already manually look at this information, but there are two specific pieces of information, since I'm usually going through wholesalers, that I want to get automated. I want to get these pieces of information without having to manually go through and look. And the two pieces of information I'm looking for are the product code and the product UPC. And I want this spreadsheet to be able to go into Amazon.com through the link listed here and pull from there either through scraping or through some form of code to pull the product code and the UPC. So as you can see, I've manually already gone through and looked at the product code, and I'll show you if I click through this link here, right? This will bring me to the Amazon product page, and what I have to do is I have to go down, look at item model number. Oh, Amazon is just taking a little while to load this page. All right, so I have to look at the item model number, and I have to copy it, go back to this spreadsheet, and paste it. And if I want to get the UPC, I would have to find the Amazon standard identification number either up here in the text, as you can see, or down here where ASIN is listed. And I could pick either one, and what I would have to do is go into my online seller account, click on add a product, search for this product, and then pull the UPC from here. So this is something that I would need to log into Amazon for, and pulling the UPC here, I can see that this is the UPC. I'd have to copy that and then paste that into this column here, right? So not that it can't be done, but that tends to be a fairly tedious process, and I am looking for a way to automate that process. What I would like to do is create a macro coding on this spreadsheet that would go through each link, right? It would go to the Amazon product page, search for item model number as an object on the page, and extract. You notice how this one has no item model number? Oh, just lost it. Hold on one second. All right. Oh, It would search for the object of item model number. If it did not have item model number, then it would just return a blank. But if it found item model number on here, it would extract the data next to item model number. So as you can see, this page does not have item model number. So what I would have the spreadsheet do is just return a blank in that case. I would also want the UPC to be pulled. So if we go back to this page, essentially now here's where it gets a little bit tricky, because to pull a UPC, you may need access to my Amazon seller account. There is also, and I'll explain this in a different video, coding that you can look at through Amazon, the Amazon web server, the AWS, which I have an account through, so I can point you in the direction of the code necessary to extract the UPC from an item, right? I don't believe that you could get it directly from this page. You may need to use AWS, but let's just keep it simple here. So we'd want to extract the item model number and the UPC from these. So for this one, to get the UPC, I'd essentially have to go to the add product and get the UPC manually. And that's what I want the spreadsheet to do. I want it to do this for everything on the list. So all these products down here, I'd want to go through each link and pull these numbers, right? And that is essentially what I am looking for. I will have another video with essentially where you can find the code to extract the UPC from an Amazon product. Thank you so much for your time.